What's up, Hyperdrivers? Welcome back to the channel. So today in the house I have the long-awaited General Grievous 6-scale figure by Sideshow. Did they fix their Grievous mistake? Let's find out. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hyperdrive. If this is your first time here on the channel, here we talk about Star Wars all the time, 24/7. So if you're into that too, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you can jump to Lightspeed every week with us right here on the Hyperdrive. So the General Grievous Sideshow 6-scale figure is one that I have been waiting for now for quite a while. It was released actually about 7 months ago, maybe close to 8 months ago. The reviews started coming out and they were not good. A lot of guys were complaining about the joints, that they didn't improve on the figure, that it was basically just a reprint of the 2014 Grievous figure that was released by Sideshow back then. And it even comes with less accessories, so there's that, you know. So it wasn't even an improvement. The base even had the exact same date. So Sideshow, in response to that, went and decided to give people a $10 coupon, which I don't even know how that even accounts for anything, okay? And for the rest of us, our figures were delayed heavily with the hopes that they would improve on the joints, okay? I picked this one up over at Comic Concepts, mostly because Comic Concepts has the best price on figures, way better than Sideshow. So if you want to go and pick up 6-scale figures, statues, and stuff like that, they are the best option for you. So I'll leave a link in the description below if you guys want to get to that. My figure was delayed heavily. It just arrived recently. And, you know, you guys were deprived of the rant video. I know a lot of you guys like the rant video, especially when I go off on things. You know, just a side note to rant videos, I don't like my rant videos. I'm surprised that they get the views that they do, mostly because when I'm angry about something, I'm very angry about it. You know, I'm not pretending to be. I'm not coming up here saying, "Oh, a rant video is coming." I don't act like those jerk-offs, you know, some of these guys that do that. I don't enjoy doing a rant video at all. And, you know, I prefer to be happy about the stuff that I buy. It's because it's my money that's being spent. But, you know, occasionally something happens and I go off. So, yeah, I wasn't able to go off like that. If I had gotten that back then, I probably would have been really, really pissed off. I'm hoping that they fix these issues, though. So let's take a look at the box real quick. It's the standard Sideshow Star Wars box, nothing special here. You got an image of General Grievous. You got the black and the gray, like always. General Grievous right there. On the side, just said Star Wars. On the back, you got this cool looking image of General Grievous. All right, let's pop it open. All right, so you pop open the box. You got the top layer, which looks like the cape and some accessories. We'll get to that. You got the cover here that shows General Grievous again. Some foam, and there's the figure. I gotta say, it looks good. I like the image of it anyway. The visual of it looks nice. Let's take a look at the accessories, and then we'll get to the figure real quick. Because really what the important thing I want to know about is those joints, you know? All right, so like the previous version of the General Grievous, it comes with a cape. The cape is improved upon from the previous version. So it's a cloth material. There's no wires or anything. Kind of wish there was so you can get some nice posing, but pretty neat. You have some holes here so you can put your lightsabers in. So that's dope. Okay. Let's pull that here. And then inside the case you get his blaster, which looks pretty good. I like the paint on it and everything. It's got a nice weathered look to it. Get a little closer for you all so you can see it. Yeah. As far as paint goes and details, I think that looks pretty nice. All right, you got some lightsabers that have the blade already installed. They don't look like they light up, but they do, and they're magnetized. Hey, that's going to be easy to hold together then. You can put them all side by side. So here you go. You got various lightsabers with a nice shiny chrome paint to it. Okay, so you got a blue one, got another blue one, The details on the sabers are nice. I like that. All right, got this one here. That one looks pretty cool. I like that. It would be kind of cool to get actual lightsabers made of, you know. You got that one. Okay. And I think you got the same model hilts. Yeah, you got the exact same hilts, but they're, you know, without blade. So you can take and put these in the cape. So that's nice. These are well done. This looks good. All right. You have his electro staff. The electro staff is plastic with some painted chrome features. Again, this doesn't look bad. The electricity kind of just is sliding. This one's locked into place. This one here is just sliding all over the place. Makes you wonder if it was supposed to be glued or if it just attaches. Yeah, okay, it attaches like that. So, really nice colors on this. And this is light and flexible, okay? And then you have the stand. This is garbage. I don't like the stand. So one, you don't have anything on the bottom of the stand to keep it from sliding on your table. But really, what I don't like is this style crotch grabber. Can't even get that focus in camera there. I mean, this is old as hell. I mean, I don't know how else to put that. I mean, right now we're in the age of waist grabbers or some serious crotch grabbers. In the case of General Grievous, since he's a robot, I think it would have been kind of cool to have one of those, you know, malleable connections down here where it kind of screws into the back of him so that it locks him into place a little better. This is, I don't know what that is. All right, let's get the figure out in the arms. So you get a couple of swap out arms that have the four arms like that. And then you get General Grievous. Let's pop him out here. Wow. Okay. All right, so there's your, start off with the arms, I guess. So here are your split arms. You have some ball joints that hold the arms in place. And then you have elbow connections that are single joint. But they do turn, you know, pretty crazy. You got to watch out with some of these parts that are connected to it. But you can see there that it has that, you have that motion, and then you have these ball joints here that allow for some turning. And then there's like a clicking sound, so that's nice. I like that for those joints. So for these arms, anyway, I do feel like this is not bad, okay? And you get the same thing on this one. All right, so that's not bad. Although these elbow joints are, you know, there's no clicking to it. They're not holding anything heavy, but yeah, that's there. You do have some articulation in the hands. Looks like you get 3 fingers on this one and 3 on the other. So the fingers do articulate. The digits don't articulate those. Just where the hand meets the fingers. All right. So you get a little bit of articulation there. All right, General Grievous. Let's see what we got going on here. So you have really nice detail as far as paint goes and look. I mean, it's actually not a bad looking figure per, you know, if you're just looking at the details itself. It's really nice. There's some weathering there. This head does pop off. Yep. And that's because the original one had a swap out head with some damage, which I don't know why they didn't include in this re-release. So as far as that goes, I do like these hoses and the details on the inside here. This does articulate a little bit, so it allows for side-to-side motion. You could turn it, okay? There's not, as you can see, going down and going back, there's not a lot, it kind of just pulls back. It's because it's all being held by that rubber, and there's really hardly any articulation here at the neck, other than being able to turn your head side to side a little bit more, but you can't turn the head up or down from there. Okay. In the arms, yeah, look at that. So there's some clicking here in this joint right there, this ball joint right here. You do get some click action, which is nice. But as you can see, it doesn't hold up. It just dangles. Okay. Same thing with the forward. It's very flimsy. This joint here, I think, is what they improved upon, I guess. And really all it feels like is that they tightened it. But it still feels very, very flimsy. And I think that with constant motion, that's going to eventually wear out, in my opinion anyway. All right. There's further joints here where the arms stick out, and you have these pistons, and it allows for the arms and the elbows to turn. So you can see you can get it to turn like that. Man, this is scary to try to position this, because it feels very, very loose. Yeah. I can't say that I like this. It's very, very loose. In some areas, the plastic's even splitting. Wow. So, like right here, where the joint meets the shoulder here, I just had to squeeze this close, but you can see, look, I could pry my finger in there. Look at that crap, and it pops open. Wow. I mean, is that where this goes in? I don't know if that's where that goes in or not, but that looks bad. Does the other side pry open? No, the other side looks like it's the other side. Yeah, the other side is glued together perfectly. This side here is look how wide that's popped open. Bring it up on this one. I mean, look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking garbage, man. Sorry, man. I don't mean to curse, but at $300, close to, or I think it's what this thing costs, or maybe more than that. I gotta look at the pricing. This is horrible. Look at it. Look at this. Oh man. Wow. So there's no clicking in the joint here at the hip. So because of that, you can see that his legs don't even stay up. And the arm fell off. Wow.
What a piece of junk.
Fuck. Man, what junk. I'm so mad right now. You got double knee action in the knee, and you have some clicking here at the ankles so that the feet can actually hold into place that way. But at the back part here where the ball is, it just turns. And on this one, it feels a lot looser than on this one. Actually, no, they both feel pretty loose. I don't even know how this is going to hold up at its own weight. All right, so before I get into posing this, which I'm hoping I can, I don't even know if I can. This joint just popped off. I'm extremely mad. You know, it's a $285 figure plus shipping, so you're looking at about $300 when you go to buy something like this. And what's worst is that this is a re-release of the 2014 figure, and you know, at least if you're going to take and bring this back out, at least try to make some improvements over your original figure. And in this case, I feel like it's even worse than the original figure. You don't get the extra head. You get the same crap joints. They claim that, you know, that they fixed this after what, 7 months of waiting, and still hasn't been fixed. I mean, this is why I have issues buying from Sideshow. All right. I mean, this is why I tell everybody to wait, you know, to take and don't trust them, because they don't care about you as a collector. You know, they claim to be fans of all this stuff, and that's the reason why they make it. But really, the only thing they're trying to do is just reprint shit out so that you can make more money. And here's what you got. You got this junk freaking figure, and that's $300 freaking dollars. You know, and you know, and this. Anyway, let me see if I can knock out a pose for you. But straight up right now, I highly recommend do not buy this figure. Don't. I mean, this is day one. What do you think is going to happen after this thing is sitting on your shelf for about 6 months? All right, so I was able to get into this pose. It took forever. It's been about 20 minutes now that I've been messing with this thing. He crumples at his own weight, right? The base itself, the crotch grabber sucks. It doesn't hold very well. It's light, so any kind of motion gets the base kind of lifting up a little bit. The other thing I don't like as well is that the shape of the base gets in the way of his feet because you can't spread the legs out enough, right? These feet get all in the way. It's actually touching the parts of the base as I'm talking to you right now. And I guess you could take and move it this way, you know, but I mean, in this stance, you're having him on the display stand, and I mean, I don't like that. He crumples at his own weight, you know. You can see that if even the slightest motion forward from here, he just goes all the way down. So I mean, this is about as far down as I can go, and my God, the magnets on these lightsabers. They hold. I mean, they grab it, but you can see they dangle, so they don't really hold very tightly. It's just the worst figure I've ever had, guys. I'm not happy about this by any stretch of the imagination. I can't stress enough. Don't buy this. If you already have it, I hope you got a better one than I did. Maybe it's just me, but I'm telling you, you will not like this figure if you get it, unless you want to just display it straight up and down. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments below. I'm gonna go and just, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go do something to cheer myself up. Anyway, until next time, may the force be with you.